Hello everyone, namaste and welcome. It's your girl Khadija here from Trees of Wisdom, bringing you a June 24th full moon reading. This is going to be a channel message for the collective conscious at this time. We're going to look at a few things, but I did want to share something that I intuitively downloaded from looking at the Jyotish chart for today. One of the main themes in Jyotish is studying the nakshatras or the lunar mansion that the moon is in at the time. It is a little bit different from Western. You can go ahead and look it up. I will put a link in the description box for you guys to go see the website that I'm looking at the chart from. The names are in Sanskrit, so you're going to have to do a little translating and, referencing back and forth. But, if you're into it and you want to know what I'm talking about, it's a good place to start. So the first thing I notice is that Chandra, the moon, in Jyotish is in the fourth house, which is the house of the mother in Jyotish astrology. And it's in Mula Nakshatra, which is Sagittarius. So the nakshatras reside in the 12 zodiac signs. So you can have a nakshatra that's in between Libra and Virgo. You know that in certain degrees it's in Virgo, in certain degrees it's in Libra. That's just an example, okay? But this one for the full moon is fully Sagittarius. So I'm getting that we are traveling, we are getting information, we are learning how to aim higher. That's something that's being downloaded to us by our grandmothers, our lunar energy from our great grandmothers, our great feminine ancestors, or anybody that played that feminine role, because some of us had dads who had to play our moms. And I saw abundance flipped over, so I was just like, let me share that. And that's, or some of us are dads who have to be moms, whatever the case may be. And I feel like you're being called to look at those relationships and hold gratitude, being that the moon is in the fourth house. In that little quadrant, Shani, Saturn, is in the fifth house, which is a home of children, and we know Saturn is a karma planet, is our matrix, one of our matrix ruling planets. It's also in the home of children, so I feel like the children and the mother are really receiving heavy downloads at this time on how to heal generational trauma, because Guru, the Jupiter planet, the planet of Jupiter, Guru is also our teacher, our guide, is in the sixth house, which is, I can't exactly remember, the house of enemies, also the house of skill, and it's an Aquarius and in a nakshatra of medicine. And Mula Nakshatra translates to the roots or the innermost core, and that's the nakshatra that the moon is in. So our roots and our innermost core at this time is really receiving a download and an upgrade. So let's tap in, let's see what our guides are sharing with us from this full moon as a collective conscious. Some sage. Just went in my throat. So I got transformation, intention, and power. So we need to be very intent with the power we are receiving and channel it into our transformation, because our guides want to see us grow as a collective conscious. There's a lot of purple and yellow, so I'm getting a lot of third eye and a lot of solar plexus downloads, and I literally got spirituality and truth. A lot of things are coming to light for some of you. A lot of things that you didn't understand about your family line, about your bloodline, about your trauma that you have today. Some of the habits you have, some of the things you do, you didn't know where it came from. And because of this full moon, you're going to be able, and us as a collective, we are going to be able to see that. I also feel like solar and lunar energies within everyone has those two energies, solar or lunar, and you can be whoever the heck you want to be, more solar, more lunar, whatever. The matrix is your design. It's like you are the Sims character here. Excuse me, the smoke really got to me. But I feel like we're receiving a download to balance those energies as well. Again, a lot of purple and blue. So some of us are also receiving truth and communication, and how to communicate the truth clearly, because for a long time we're not communicating, and we are feeling pain in our throat area because of that. That's what spirituality is bringing me, and truth. is that we are downloading how to be better when it comes to speaking our truth. We are transforming into our true selves and our true ability. We are learning how to take the power of light and transmute that. So let's look at what is in the shadows for us. We have the Five of Wands, a lot of ladies fighting, the Ten of Swords, and the Three of Cups. So we have had to stir up a lot of shit in the shadow work, and the shadow realm, and it came with our passions. We needed to figure out what we were really passionate about as a collective, as a group, as a tribe, whatever it is. Because that's what I'm seeing here with this Five of Swords, this Five of Wands, and this Ten of Swords, is we had to figure out what we really wanted and kill some old ideas of ourselves. Even right now, we're still trying to end some old ideas, and it's causing people to feel like you're being choosy. It's causing people to feel like you're creating conflict here, and they don't like it, okay? But you know that this needs to die and this needs to end for your betterment and your growth and your guides. Look, notice this Three of Cups, 3 generations of ladies. They're going to be celebrating because you have stepped into your power with this Ace of Cups. That is what's really happening here. That's what the shadow work is we're being called to step out of a victim mindset, thinking that we cannot create, oh, I can't have this because this wasn't for me. I can't have that because I just wasn't blessed with that. Like, no, you can have anything you want, and that is what this full moon is really helping us understand. And our ancestors want us to know that they have paved the path for the steps that we are walking today, okay? So let's see what other energies are coming up. I have surrender to success. Surrender to your success at this time. I am seeing that a lot of this is individual growth. You need space from people because they're holding you back. Certain people in your group right now do not want to see you succeed, okay? That's why they're bickering. That's why they're trying to control your ideas. That's why they're trying to control how you execute something, because I'm getting this download that you have a project that you want to bring into the open, or that you are currently sharing with the world. And certain people are just sharing these ideas, and you're like, I don't really care if you think it's going to work or not, because they shouldn't have opinions on your success. And this is coming in again hot and heavy. Your guides are saying, like, those same people who are causing all of this Ten of Swords is saying, like, intellectually you're being shown who you need to take a little step away from. Guru is in an Aquarius nakshatra. Guru is teaching us about our networks and our connections and where we're placing our energy at this time. That's why I feel like the space card came up, and surrender, okay? Because you need to surrender to the space that's being given to you. If you're being kept away from something, it's for a reason. So let's see what else is coming in here. I'm getting that, yeah, you want to create something and you're guilty about it. You're guilty. I feel like you even may want to step away. You were working on a group project with others and there's just so much fighting because everybody is putting their hand in the pot and it's making you feel overwhelmed in your crown chakra. You may be having a lot of headaches right now, and you need to tune in because all those voices are just useless opinions. That's what I'm getting. Because you're feeling guilty. You're also like, oh my god, I don't want to tell people how I really feel because, you know, we've been working together for so long. But it's like, bro, they're getting away with something as well. Someone is getting away with something this full moon, and you're also, a lot of us are being called to see, like, yo, this person has really been manipulating my energy. They've really been manipulating my time, whatever it is. And you need to just be playful at this moment with the situation. Like, laugh it off. Because they're laughing here and they're celebrating. And your guys are saying, don't focus also all of this energy into the bickering and into the ending. Okay? Don't. Because you've already done that. Mercury retrograde has really done that for you. And if you stay there, you're not allowing yourself to move on. You're not allowing yourself to feel the success that has been blessed to you. Because this is your divine birthright. This is your divine path, whatever it is that you're in. And your guides are celebrating and they want to celebrate with you, but they can't because you're feeling guilty about what others have to say. You're feeling guilty about the opinions of others. And it's like, if you tune in, you will hear that you can have this fluidity. Ace of Cups is about, love. It's about loving what you do, loving yourself enough to do things for you, and loving yourself enough to know when it's time to grow something new. Okay? Because I feel like a lot of us are being called to end some shit and to start some shit. And it's like, I don't know how, but it's like, yes, you do. You already knew how. Way before you walked into this. So let's see, any last messages from our guides at this time is the 10 of Cups and the Emperor reversed. So I feel as though, like, don't control the situation. It's not time to step into a controlling mood. Like, it's okay to pull back. It's okay to say, you know what, I'm going to take the road of silence at this time, because our guides are saying it's time to tune in. That's why we need to surrender to the space, because if we tune in, then we're going to see where we may have been too controlling in the situation with this Emperor reverse. And we need to just be happy and go on a picnic and enjoy the good times when they're here. And when it's not feeling so good, just trust that is the divine saying, like, look, the energies just don't match. So I can't put you in this experience. I can't put you with this person. I can't put you in this job. Because yes, you may feel that it'll make you happy. But, your guides, I also feel like, are up there arguing about something because you want to do it this way. And they've shown you time and time again that it shouldn't go that way. But you just keep going after it. That's what I feel like. They're all up here arguing over the cauldron. Like, no, put this in her path. No, put this in his path. No, show him this. No, show her that. And it's like, no, you also need to know that sometimes our guides are just crazy, and we need to just step up and be like, yo, I know how to heal myself. Let's just celebrate my healing, because I'm gonna just step into that right now. I also feel like the full moon is giving that big energy. It's like, you step into your spiritual truth, and then they're gonna be able to know how to back you, because you're like sitting here waiting for them to drive the car, and it's like, bro, they're not even in the matrix. So that's definitely something else I'm getting. And playfulness is coming up, and I just feel like you need to be playful with them. Leave something fun on your offering altar if you're gonna leave an offering. Whatever they like. I like to leave tea and biscuits, because all of my female, my grandmas, my great grandmas, my aunts, we all love tea and biscuits. It's like a thing. So, you can do something cool like that. I'm also seeing the fish here, and I just got this download of wisdom. Like, you have generational wisdom to get out of whatever it is that you feel as though you're in. And don't feel like this is the end all be all. Like, this is honestly the beginning of the journey to the greatest end, okay? So I hope this reading resonates. I hope it finds you well. Namaste, and have a beautiful, bountiful rest of your day.